I got to talk to you about the crypto space. It's a world you know really well. We think about the FTX collapse, the bankruptcy proceedings today, the coming undone of Sam Bankman-Fried. You have been buying into some of the different names in the crypto space: Coinbase, Grayscale, Bitcoin Trust. Why should investors trust crypto? Why do you trust crypto at this point?
Hey guys, welcome back to Library of Wealth. Today we have Cathie Wood giving us an update on the collapse of FTX and the damages caused to the crypto market. Cathie outlines what effect FTX's bankruptcy is having on the confidence and credibility in the industry. She'll talk about Sam Bankman-Fried's history of fraudulent behavior and how even she was shocked by this. Cathie believes that despite FTX's internal problems, Bitcoin will actually be stronger because of it and still holds true to her price prediction of $1 million. Let's check out this latest interview with Cathie Wood as she talks about what went wrong with FTX and what effect this will have on Bitcoin and the crypto market. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content we do here on this channel. Let's get right into the video.
The Bitcoin blockchain and Ethereum, what you'll find is they have the infrastructure, the technology has not skipped a beat throughout this entire crisis. In fact, the hash rate, Bitcoin's hash rate is at an all-time high. And that is a real indication of the security of the network. On Ethereum, we're seeing the total value staked at 24 billion. That is an all-time high. So we think the infrastructure is working beautifully. To protect investors, those who wanted to get involved with certain types of crypto were forced offshore, and look at what's happened. So it just lost a very big competitor in FTX.
Do you think to you that represents potentially broader concern about just people's interest in crypto following FTX's collapse?
No, I think it's more fear. I think many people say, we don't know what we don't know. So what we do is we step back, put a little perspective into the situation here. And what do we have? So the entire crypto asset ecosystem is an $800 billion ecosystem. Apple is 3 times larger in terms of market cap. So that's some perspective. Many people are saying, well, okay, is this another Lehman? Could this be, could we see the domino effect here? I've just given you one reason why. The banking system back in 08, 09, trillions and trillions of dollars, and it was the global banking system. Right now we have, it seems, from FTX, $5 to $10 billion in creditors. If as FTX has filed bankruptcy, they will be making claims. If you look at Lehman, that was $1.2 trillion in claims. So again, just trying to put perspective, this is fraud. This is Madoff, was $64 billion in claims. Again, FTX, 5 to 10 billion. Now, I know that crypto assets are, they attract a lot of attention. This is, the 3 revolutions we talk about all the time, a new monetary system in terms of the first global private, meaning not government controlled, digital, rules-based monetary system. That's Bitcoin, a very big idea.
With the final deal ultimately rejected and FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, this shocked the whole financial sector and the cryptocurrency market. According to Cathie, despite the magnitude of the FTX disaster, this should even fuel greater adoption of Bitcoin. With an existing price suppression in the wake of the FTX collapse, many cryptocurrency analysts, however, think that Bitcoin's ability to maintain its present price levels in the face of a significant black swan event is evidence of the resilience of Bitcoin.
I mean, one thing we've learned, right, with SBF and FTX is what we didn't know. So how long do you think this goes on?
Well, we always look for the whale in a situation like this. And if there was a whale out there, it was FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, king of the hill. So I think we found the whale, and I'm sure there's going to be more fallout, but we see how big the whale is. And yes, a lot of people have lost a lot of money around the crypto asset ecosystem losing value here. But if we're right on the underlying technology and the underlying roles that Bitcoin and Ether, Ethereum are going to play in this new world, then I think we're going to recover pretty quickly.
FTX was a, quote, fraud. It's no Lehman or no Madoff. Give us an understanding of what your interactions...
It is more like Madoff.
More like Madoff.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So,
yes.
well, give us an understanding of what your interactions were with Sam Bankman-Fried before this fallout. And have you spoken to him? Because I know you were at Crypto Bahamas, along with many other people, earlier this year, the FTX SALT conference.
Yes, I had a Zoom, my team and I had a Zoom with Sam before that conference. I think they wanted to have us represented at the conference. And so I did give a presentation there, or I was on a panel. But other than that one phone call just to set up, I have never talked to him. And, you know, he by the end of the phone call seemed to be distracted by whatever else he was doing. So that was my one exposure to him. And, you know, I think the thing that is shocking is how many people were very close to him. And one would have presumed, looked at all of the documents and got a sense of the books. The fact that so many people were completely fooled is quite shocking. And, you know, I think he had this aura around him or something that caused people to ask fewer questions than might otherwise have been the case. It's very hard to understand. We do think Bitcoin, and you can see through the behavior of the infrastructure, hasn't skipped a beat, not one beat, more secure than it was yesterday, the day before, and the day before. So I have a feeling this is going to elevate Bitcoin in the eyes of not only the crypto world, but the investment world at large. And I have a feeling it's going to have more running room through the rest of the world. I think this is the way that this is Block's go-to-market to get into the rest of the world. We think they're going to be very successful.
So then I'm assuming, Cathie, that you're going to hold to your Bitcoin forecast for, what is it, $1 million per coin by 2030. That still feels good to you?
Yes, and you can, you know, sometimes you need to battle test, you need to go through crises to see the survivors, first of all, but really to battle test the infrastructure and the thesis. And again, we think Bitcoin is coming out of this smelling like a rose because of what I have mentioned previously. And I do think, though, the one thing that will be delayed is perhaps institutions stepping back and just saying, okay, do we really understand this? And once they actually do the homework and see what's happened here, I think they might be more comfortable moving into Bitcoin and perhaps Ether as a first stop.
Even though it's been an extended and brutal bear market, Wood says that Bitcoin is in a race against traditional finance and asset classes. She remains one of the biggest cheerleaders for Bitcoin within the institutional space. Cathie has given us a bullish price prediction for Bitcoin's valuation by doubling down on her forecast of $1 million per coin. She is confident of Bitcoin's ability to be at the heart of a revolution in money, given its multiple use cases. What do you think about Cathie Wood's update on the collapse of FTX, the damage it's caused to the crypto market, and where Bitcoin is headed? Comment down below. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Library of Wealth. We'll see you in the next video.